My name is Dimitri Valgaris. I'm a sophomore and I play center defensive midfielder.
My name's Nick Augustine. I'm year 2020 and I'm outside midfielder.
I'm Aiden Salzer. I'm a junior and I'm a goalkeeper.
I'm Alex Nehans. I'm a sophomore and I'm a goalkeeper.
I'm Sam Trout. I'm a junior and I'm a midfielder.
My name is Zach Janatha. I'm a senior and I play forward.
My name's Edgar Heredia Victoria. I'm a senior and I play attacking mid.
I'm Sam Leskowski. I'm a sophomore and I play forward.
I am Drew Lasky. Wait, do you have to press a button?
Just talk. Yep.
I'm Drew Lasky. I'm a sophomore and I play left wing.
I'm Austin Cardoso and I'm a junior and I'm right back.
I'm Jonathan Lopez. I'm a senior and I'm right back.
I'm Carson Lusky. I'm a senior and I play midfield.
Hi, I'm Thomas Munson. I'm a junior and I play center back.
I'm Quentin Chenrud. I'm a junior and I play left back.
I'm Quinn Vakirtis Khan, senior, center back.
Grant Ostertag, sophomore, center back.
My name's Cole Daly. I'm a junior and I play defense.
Brennan, I'm a junior and I play attacking mid.
Henry Faust, junior, forward.
I'm Michael Schmidt. I'm a senior and I play center defensive mid.
Hi, I'm Aiden Godfrey. I'm a senior and I play center defensive mid.
Sports here at Titan Stadium. Rain delayed a couple times. It is now 8:20 on Tuesday, October 9th, and it's raining. There was lightning delay. Again, you're watching Oshkosh Media Sports, the only sports on local cable. And Edgar Heredia coming up right there. Edgar tried lead pass over to Sam Laskowski. Picks it up. Oh, off the pipe. So, okay. Oh man, is it coming down? Okay. I can't even see the numbers. Goalkeeper for North. Again, Oshkosh North in the dark uniforms. Right to left, depending on the south. Oh, it is just pouring right now. But at least there's no lightning. Oshkosh West, I'm going to go by memory here. And out the sideline, that's touched by. I'm glad I. You can maybe see the crowd. The umbrellas are off. Okay. Last one to touch it is Henry Faust. Throw in, nope, and number 9, last one to touch it, Ethan Bartlett. Zach Janatha, back to Michael Schmidt, 13, number 10 breaks it up, Saul Malche. And up ahead, takes a shot over the top. Okay. Well, the rain is cutting back a little bit here. At least there's no lightning. The game was supposed to start at 7:15. It's now 8:20 on Tuesday, October 9th. Henry Faust, back to Aiden Godfrey. I don't know how I can pronounce this. Not seen the numbers. And they send it over to number 21, Edgar Heredia along the side. Number 21, Edgar Heredia over to Henry Faust. Henry Faust moving around. Over to Edgar. Back. Edgar has it. Tried to get through past number 11, Scott Strongline. And a header by Michael Schmidt, but North gets in there, Henry Phelps, and out the sideline last touched by North, so Jonathan Lopez with the throw in. Header off of Edgar Heredia, and that's number 11, Scott Swanlund. Now over the far side, I can't see the numbers, and they send it back. 0-0 here at Titan Stadium, kept in. And here come, it was Aiden Godfrey over Zach Janetha. And Oshkosh Media Sports, the only sports on local cable, 13-year absence from boys high school sports. When they had a budget, now it's volunteer. Game times are Saturday and Sunday morning, and then Tuesday at 5 and Sunday at 8. Michael Schmidt, 13, and broken up by North. Over number 10, Saul Mouchet, and then back to Grant Ostertag. Alex Nehans over to Quinn Vakiris Kans, and then over to Grant Ostertag, number 8. Sends it up to Edgar Heredia, wide open there. Edgar sends it ahead to Sam Blaskowski, lead pass, but and goalkeeper for North is either Michael Grant or Nick Lemons. There were no player introductions. There was no national anthem. Just go right into the game. There's Henry Faust, Zach Chanatha. Zach tried to do behind the back pass. Jonathan Lopez. Zach Chanatha, number 20, over to number 6, Aiden Godfrey. Aiden Godfrey looking. Must be Carson Lesky along the wing. It's way far away. Center, broken up by North. And sent out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans, so the Wildcats with the throw in. Jonathan Lopez over to Henry Faust. And Edgar Heredia against number 16, the Ethan Hinderman. Must have gone out the end line. Last touch by Oshkosh North Spartans. So Zach Janatha with the corner kick. That'll be with the wind. Wind is out of the east. It looks like the rain stopped now. And he's got Henry Faust, Edgar Heredia, Michael Schmidt as targets. And, tried to do Sam Blaskowski tried to do a header. And went out the end line, last touched by the Spartans, or Wildcats, so the Spartans with a goal kick. 5:41 of lapse time, subtract from 45 is time remaining, so about 40 minutes first half. A header off of Jonathan Lopez, and here comes number 16, Ethan Hinderman. Carson Lesky, 16 there, and Grant Ostertag over along that far side. Moving the camera here. Michael Schmidt sends it out the sideline. Last touch by the Wildcats. North with the throw in. In order to keep the cheap camera dry, and we're in the press box tonight. We're not down with the fans. So hopefully not a substandard broadcast, but here comes Edgar Heredia, number 21, sends it ahead, and tried to get Zach Janatha on the wing, but no, and North clears. And they send it up to number, I think it's number 7, Ebrima Kali. And then back, Zach Janatha, 20, Edgar Heredia, off of number 16, Ethan Hinderman. Out the sideline, last touched by the Wildcats of the Spartans with the throw in. I don't know if I should try to zoom in. Okay, and number 7, Ebrima Kali for North, and then back. Carson Lesky. Header out the sideline, last touched by the Wildcats. Spartans with the throw-in. Spartans in the green uniforms, white trim. Again, right to left, defending the South, and Oshkosh West Wildcats, white uniforms, left to right, defending the North. Wind is out of, now I'm going to say out of the northeast. So that would favor West this half. And you're watching, committed foul on one of the West players, most likely Ebrahim Kali against Edgar Heredia. Brian Ostertag sends it up, tried to get it to Zach Janatha. Sam Blaskowski along the side, 17, sends it back and broken up by the Spartans.
Come on, Richie.
Richie Stilley, number 13 for the Spartans, was over there. Grant Ostertag, 8, up. Sam Blaskowski, Aiden Godfrey. Aiden Godfrey, number 6, over to Michael Schmidt, loses it, sends it back to Jonathan Lopez. And Jonathan Lopez, Quinn Vakiris-Kans, number 12, he sends it up over to Edgar Heredia, Aiden Godfrey. Edgar Heredia, number 21, looking, sends it along the side to Carson Lesky. He sends it up, tried to get it to Sam Blaskowski, number 22, Riley Bartow, and he sends it back to the Spartan goalkeeper. He sends it upfield, header by, I think, Edgar Heredia, and then back to the Spartan goalkeeper. Launches it up to midfield. Edgar coming up with it, maneuvering around over to Michael Schmidt, then Jonathan Lopez. Up off of number 7, Ebrima Kali. Now Henry Falls 7, Zach Janatha 20, Michael Schmidt 13. Errant pass broken up by the Spartans and then back. Grant Ostertag sends it up, and the Spartans come up with it. Tried to block it, and Jonathan Lopez tried to turn around, no, couldn't. Kept in by 18, number 10, sorry, Saw Mouche. And a shot saved by Alex Nehans, goalkeeper for the Wildcats. Send it over to number 19, Jonathan Lopez. Sends it up, Henry Faust. And Henry maneuvering around and out, last touch by number 7. That was Ebrima Kali, last touch, so the Wildcats with the throw-in. Henry Faust and out the sideline again. Oshkosh West with the throw-in. Jonathan Lopez, number 19, up to Henry Faust. Again, number 7, Ebrima Kali broke it up. Zach Janatha back to number 11, Scott Swanlund. Sam Blaskowski tried to break that up, and here come the Spartans. Lead pass, but no Grant Ostertag is there. Over to Aiden Godfrey, number 6. Aiden up to Zach Janatha with Edgar. Saved over to Sam Blaskowski, broken up, I think, by number 8, Dane Laufer. Again, you're watching Oshkosh Media, Time Warner City Cable 2 Sports, the only sports on local cable access in Oshkosh. Bringing you high school boys soccer, and they send it back to Alex Nehans. He sends it up. Aiden Godfrey is there, tried to. Sam Blaskowski there, and sent it broken up. North sends it. Midfield's a lot of back and forth there. Edgar Heredia was in there. Michael Schmidt 13. Jonathan Lopez 19. Up to Edgar Heredia. Edgar got a rebound off of number 9. Peyton Bartow. Edgar. And then back. Hit off of number 10. Saw Mouche. And here come the Spartans. Number 2 is Cade Schmitz. Into the corner. And trying to get it. And out the end line, last touched by the Spartans. So goal kick for Alex Nehans, and we have a substitution for North. Number 7 going out. Ebrima Kali. Okay. Alex Nehans back over to Quinn Vakiris-Cons. Number 12, senior, Quinn, up to Henry Faust. Henry, good lead pass to Edgar Heredia. Edgar, moving up. Tried to get it to Zach Janath, number 20, and just kind of missed it. Jonathan Lopez defending against number 9, Peyton Bartow. Jonathan Lopez comes up, lobs it ahead. Edgar touched it off the sideline by number 11, Scott Swanlund. And Zach Janath centers it. Sam Blaskowski was there and kept in by Sam Blaskowski. And here comes the Oshkosh North Spartans on the far side. And a breakaway. A breakaway. A breakaway and. Over the top. That was a scoring opportunity for the Spartans. Out the end line, last touch by the Spartans. I think it was number 10 that took that soft move Shea and it went way over. Alex Nehans was out of position. There was an opportunity lost. Okay, Quinn Vakiris-Cons over to Grant Ostertag, number 8. Grant Ostertag up to Aiden Godfrey, number 6, back. Can Grant get there? Yes, he does. Gets there in time, kicks it in play, sends it up, and there's Zach Janath, and cleared by number 11 out the sideline. 11 is Scott Swanlund of the Spartans. Okay, and they send it ahead. Quinn Vakiris-Cons was there, but Jonathan Lopez sent it up to Aiden Godfrey. Turns the corner, number 2, Cade Schmitz. Aiden Godfrey, just adjust this camera here a little bit. Okay, Henry Faust takes a shot. Nope, saved by the Spartan goalkeeper. Either Michael Grant or Nick Lawrence. They didn't have any player introductions, so I'll have to ask it. Halftime number 5, Ethan Stelzer. But Jonathan Lopez comes up with it. Michael Schmidt, Quinn Vakiris-Cons, almost Cade Schmitz, almost got in there. Grant Ostertag sent it up to Aiden Godfrey. Again, we are in the press box with a cheapo camera, keep it dry. And must have gone out the sideline, last touch by the Wildcats, so the Spartans with the throw-in. 15.5 minutes of lapsed time, subtract from 45 is time remaining, so just under 30 minutes here at Titan Stadium, first half, 0-0. And that will probably, kept in by Grant Ostertag, up, but North comes up with it. Can't read the jersey numbers, it's just way too far away. And out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans, Wildcats with the throw-in. Oshkosh Media Sports, cable TV, and throw out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans, and throw in. Tried to get it to Zach Janath, and here comes Aiden Godfrey. Slipped by Edgar Heredia, and on the sideline, Grant Ostertag is there, sends it up. Carson Lesky gets it from Aiden Godfrey, and here we go. Sam Blaskowski tried to get it up to Zach Janath. Zach Janath takes a shot. Had to go for that corner. Just missed it out the end line. Last touch by the Wildcats. Spartans with the goal kick. 16 minutes, 40 seconds of lapsed time. And a header off of Aiden Godfrey and out the sideline, last touch by the Wildcats. Spartans with the throw-in. Zach Janath got it, and still moving around, and a header by, is that 20 or number 22, Riley Bartow. Off the sideline, last touch by the Spartans. Wildcats with the throw-in. 17-11, and tried to get it for Edgar. Header off of one of the Spartans. Again, Sam Blaskowski was there, but Jonathan Lopez, and here comes the Spartans, number 9, Peyton Bartow. tried to get it to number 6, Aaron Pass. Quinn Vaqueris Cons and Aiden Godfrey. No, Spartans come up with 16, Ethan Hinderman. And out the end line, last touch by the Wildcats, so the Spartans with the corner kick. And I'll try to read just jersey numbers of who the targets are. 2, 16, jersey numbers 10, 13, 9, and 22 are the jersey numbers. Here's the corner kick for the Spartans with the win. It's got the height and a lot of traffic in front. Alex Nehans with the save. Alex Nehans sends it over to Sam Blaskowski along the wing. Sam Blaskowski. Back. Carson Lesky. Aiden Godfrey. Grant Ostertag. Quinn Vaqueris Cons. 18 and a half minutes of lapse time. Subtract from 45 is time remaining. Henry Faust tried to get it. Then Michael Schmidt gives a lead pass to Edgar Heredia. And Scott Swanlund broke it up. Last touch by the Spartans. And we got a substitution. Nick Augustine coming in for the Wildcats. And let's get the camera back adjusted for the throw-in. There's the throw-in. And center, nobody there. And we lost it. Zach Shanatha was there for trying to get some loose change. Quinn Vaqueris Cons going up against Cade Schmidt. Quinn Vaqueris Cons. Guess he got away with it. Nick Augustine centered it. Edgar comes up with it. Edgar Heredia over. Tried to lead pass to Zach Shanatha. Aaron pass to Grant Ostertag. Michael Schmidt. Aiden Godfrey. Up. Edgar back. Michael Schmidt. Tried to center and then over along that side. I think it's number 8, Dane Laufer. Numbers are hard to read. Kept in along the side. Here comes North. Sent it ahead. Quinn. Missed it, but Jonathan Lopez, he sends it back. 16 is Ethan Hinderman against Aiden Godfrey. Here comes Aiden Godfrey. Edgar Heredia and committed foul on number 16, Ethan Hinderman. West with the free kick, and again for reference points on the 40-yard line. There it is, Aiden Godfrey over to Jonathan Lopez. Jonathan Lopez, number 19, over to Sam Blaskowski, and trying to get a lead pass to Zach Shanatha. Nope, and goalkeeper for West comes up with it. Oops, missed by Carson Lesky. Header, Grant Ostertag. Going against number 16, Ethan Hinderman, and back, and the goalkeeper is number 1. So it must be Michael Grant, the goalkeeper for West. Sorry, at least I got it narrowed it down to 2. Okay, here comes West, number 9, Peyton Bartow. Number 9, Peyton Bartow, maneuvering around. Nick Augustine in back. And here comes number 5, Ethan Stelzer. Edgar Heredia. And off number 5, Ethan Stelzer. Throw in Edgar. Header, Aiden Godfrey, and Michael Schmidt, last one to touch it. Substitution. Okay, the throw in by number 5, Ethan Stelzer. Again, you're watching Oshkosh Media. City Cable 2, Time Warner Sports. Jonathan Lopez keeps it in, sends it ahead. Number 11, Scott Swanlund, wisely sends it back to Mike Grant, goalkeeper for the Spartans. Up. Aiden Godfrey. Sam Blaskowski comes up with it. Sam Blaskowski, Aiden Godfrey. Trying to, nothing. Zach Shanatha, he centers it. Air ball, Nick Augustine, and must have, I don't know. Well, whistle blew. 22 and a half minutes of lapsed time. Subtract from 45 is time remaining, so about midway through the first half. Oshkosh North Spartans, home team, 0. Oshkosh West Wildcats, away team, 0. Nick Augustine header out the sideline. 5 with the throw-in, Ethan Stelzer. And over to number 9, but Nick Augustine comes up with it. Nick, back to Michael Schmidt, and North comes up with it. That was number 6, Connor Bowe. And here comes Edgar Heredia. Edgar back to Zach Janatha. Aiden Godfrey sends it ahead. Okay, there's, and a save by Michael Grant. Comes out of the goal crease. So Michael Grant with the kick. Looks like it'll get to about midfield. I think Grant Ostertag was there going up against number 2, Cade Schmitz. Cade Schmitz, number 2, over. North moving in, number 10, Asa Mouche. Jonathan Lopez, and Zach Janatha, Aiden Godfrey. Aiden Godfrey coming upfield. Sam Blaskowski, and I don't know if he missed it or wanted to get it to Zach Janatha. Grant Ostertag. Aiden Godfrey along the side there. Sent a lobber ahead to Sam Blaskowski. Nothing, no loose change. And Edgar Heredia comes up with it. And Edgar Heredia still has it. Sends it ahead. Couldn't get through the traffic to Sam Blaskowski. Aiden Godfrey was there, and Michael Schmidt defending. Here comes North, number 2, Cade Schmitz, sends it ahead. And kept in play by the Spartans. Sent out the sideline, last touch by Grant Ostertag, and we have a substitution. Okay, North with a throw-in. Again in Wildcat defensive zone, and Alex Nehans with the save. Alex Nehans, goalkeeper for West, and broken up by number 5, Ethan Stelzer, and they clear it. I think Grant Ostertag cleared it. Tried to get it over to, I think it's Isaiah Cater, isn't it? Again, there's no announcements today, just the scorekeeper, so, or scoreboard. Sends it ahead. Zach Janatha, number 20. Back to Aiden Godfrey. Carson Lesky, Aiden Godfrey. Zach Janatha back. Oh, good passing. That was, Isaiah Cater, number 14, is in the lineup. And Carson Lesky, we'll do the throw-in, last touch by the Spartan. Tried to get it over to Isaiah Cater, 14. Pushes his opponent. Zach Janatha, missed it. Kept going. Zach Janatha. Zach. And out the end line, last touched by the Spartans. West will get a corner kick. Zach Janatha to do that corner kick. 26 minutes, 20 seconds of last time. Subtract from 45 is time remaining. Okay, and he's got Edgar Heredia there. Aiden Godfrey, here's the kick, and header back. Carson Lesky takes a shot through a lot of traffic, and again, Carson Lesky, number 16, over to Edgar. Edgar maneuvering around, up to Nick Augustine, takes a shot, out, on top. Okay, out the end line, last touched by the Wildcats, Nick Augustine, so Michael Grant, goalkeeper, will do the goal kick. 27 minutes of lapsed time. Subtract 45 is time remaining. Still 0-0. Rain delayed, lightning delayed game. Cheapo camera instead of the good one. Way back in the press box instead of down with the fans. Nick Augustine. Nick, good play back. Jonathan Lopez. Michael Schmidt maneuvers around. Trying to get it to Zach Janatha. Does. Over to Edgar Heredia. Edgar takes a shot and a goal. Edgar Heredia. An assist from Zach Janatha. And 1-0 at 27:35. Okay, and with the kickoff, North sends it back to number 6, Connor Bowe. Up and out the sideline last touch by the Wildcats, so the Spartans get the throw in. And Aiden Godfrey, number 6. It's got Zach Janetha there, and cleared by the Spartans. No, but kept in. No, both hit the ball at the same time, I guess. Aiden Godfrey, 6, takes a shot, and a save by Michael Grant. Okay, 28 minutes, 12 seconds of lapsed time. Subtract from 45 is time remaining this half. 1-0 Wildcats over crosstown rival Oshkosh North Spartans. Michael Schmidt, Jonathan Lopez, Nick Augustine back. Over to Grant Ostertag. Looking, sends it ahead to, out the end line last. It was intended for Isaiah Cater. Out the end line, end substitution. Okay. There you see the clock, 29 minutes of lapsed time. Subtract from 45 is time remaining. Aiden Godfrey with that header over along the side, Isaiah Cater. Back to Aiden Godfrey. He's got Edgar along the wing. Edgar maneuvering around, centered it, nobody there, out the end line, last touch by the Spartans. West will get a corner kick. Oshkosh West corner kick. Going to do that. Oh man, I should. Well, it was weak corner kick. Busted up by number 22. Riley Bartow, so out the end line, last touch by the Spartans, so another corner kick for the Wildcats. With the wind, sends it up. Nick Augustine, number 11, nope. Sam Blaskowski, just wide, out the end line, last touched by the Wildcats. Goalkeeper Michael Grant with the goal kick. Sends it over to number 5, Ethan Stelzer, no N in there. Edgar Heredia, nope, and broken up out the end line, last touch by the Spartans. Wildcats will get a corner kick, and it looks like Nick Augustine will do it. And he's got as targets Edgar Heredia, Sam Blaskowski, Aiden Godfrey, and here it is. A header. Nope. Sam Blaskowski tried to aim it in. Augustine tried to come up with it. Dives. And up. Broken up by Quinn Vakiris Constant. Jonathan Lopez back. Tried to get it to Aiden Godfrey. Broken up by the Spartans. Michael Schmidt. Ahead to Edgar Heredia. Takes a shot over the top. Substitution again. Okay, play is resumed, 31.5 minutes. And goal kick by Michael Grant was that out the end line. Nick Augustine over, Aiden Godfrey, and Spartans break that up. And Vakiris Cons. Faked out number 14, Eric Lopez. The surface is slippery here at Titan Stadium. Rain-soaked day. Jonathan Lopez tried to get it to Sam Blaskowski. Aiden Godfrey with the committed foul against number 2, Cade Schmitz. So the Spartans get the free kick on, for reference points, the football 47. Doing that. Okay. Sends it up. Jonathan Lopez, Michael Schmidt, Sam Blaskowski. Tried to get it over to Isaiah Cater, no, couldn't, and Spartans send it back. Back to Michael Grant, goalkeeper. Send it back. Up. Number 14 tried to touch it, Eric Lopez, but Isaiah Cater back. Send to, now in the corner there is, I think it's Kyle Tierney, number 4. Yeah, number 4 of the Spartans. And now here come the Spartans. Up, pass, missed pass, errant pass, out the, and another substitution. Okay, Play is resumed. Looks like there's some rain again, or a heavy mist. Glad I brought the old camera. Jonathan Lopez, Michael Schmidt, Aiden Godfrey. Aiden Godfrey looking. Well, at least from this distance, you can see the position players and etc. of the players. So, out the end line, last touch by the Wildcats, Michael Grant with the goal kick. 33 minutes, 45 seconds of lapse time. West Wildcats with a 1-0 lead by Edgar Heredia's assist, Zach Janatha. Aiden Godfrey, Edgar, Michael Schmidt, Nick Augustine back, Jonathan Lopez, Edgar, Nick Augustine. Nick up to Zach Janatha. Edgar, good passing attack here. Sends it ahead, tried to get through the gap, takes a shot, over the top! Oh, over the top. I don't know if Michael Grant touched that at all or not, but we'll see. And it looks like it will be a corner kick. So went out the end line, last catch by the Spartans. Corner kick for the Wildcats. That'll be into the wind, Zach Janatha. And his targets are number 11, Nick Augustine, 17, Sam Blaskowski, Edgar Heredia, number 21, Michael Schmidt, 13, Jonathan Lopez, 19. Okay, here's the corner kick. Zach Janatha, and he sends it kind of a lobber. Nope, off of Nick Augustine. Header and Wildcats almost come up with it. Nope, through a lot of traffic. Number 4 sent it ahead, Kyle Tierney, Quinn Vakiris-Kans, and number 2, Cade Schmitz. Up. Off of Brandon Ostertag, right into the head and out the sideline, and there could be injury timeout on number 13, Richie Still. Okay, number 13 stays in the game. Richie Stilly. Quinn Vakiris-Kans up. Nope, and out the sideline, last touch by number 11, Scott Swanland. Now, Aiden Godfrey, number 6, sends it hit over to Sam Blaskowski along that far side, and then gives it back to, I think, Carson Lesky, Michael Schmidt. Sam Blaskowski gets in there. Aiden Godfrey, over to Sam Blaskowski, takes a shot. Nope, nobody there. And wide out the end line, last touch by the Wildcats. Goal kick upcoming for Michael Grant. 36.5 minutes of lapse time. So corrected 45 is time remaining. First half, 1-0 Wildcats over crosstown rival Spartans. Again, you're watching Oshkosh Media, City Cable 2, Time Warner, the only sports in Oshkosh on local cable. Now other stations have it, but this Oshkosh Media. Aiden Godfrey looking for Edgar, trying to maneuver around. Edgar Heredia takes a shot wide off of the football goalpost, out the end line, last touch by the Wildcats. Michael Grant, Spartan goalkeeper, with the goal kick. 37 minutes of lapsed time. Launches it up. Jonathan Lopez tried to get it. Off of number 14 of the Spartans, Eric Lopez. So Jonathan Lopez with the throw in. Up, back, referee saying back with the throw in. And throw in. Edgar Heredia, Nick Augustine, Michael Schmidt, Jonathan Lopez, Nick Augustine, Jonathan Lopez, Aiden Godfrey. Aiden over to Nick Augustine, number 11. Nick Augustine centers it. Tried to get it to Zach Janatha, a little behind him. Could be the wind as a factor, and of course the slippery surface here. Again, now it did stop raining. I'm going to say 60 degrees here on Tuesday, October 9th. Okay, throw in.
Cade went to do his concussion basically test with already basically cold cocked up the side of the head.
Zach Janatha, nobody there. Tried to center. Edgar was there, but not in a good scoring position. Michael Schmidt, Jonathan Lopez lobbed it ahead, back. Edgar Heredia lobs it, and anybody there? Nope, nope. Kept in again. Edgar, oh, over the top. Oh. 38 minutes and 49 seconds of lapsed time. Subtracting 45 is time remaining. Jonathan Lopez with that. Nick Augustine over to Aiden Godfrey. 6 turns around, and Cade Schmitz comes up with it. Grant Ostertag, Grant, and he sends it out the sideline. Last touch by the Wildcats. Oshkosh North Spartans with the throw-in. 39 minutes, 19 seconds of lapse time, so just a little less than 6 minutes to go again. Out the sideline, last touch by the Wildcats, throw in by the Spartans. And out the end line, last touch by the Wildcats, so Spartans get a corner kick with the win. Now if I can read jersey numbers, 13-2, 16-5, 14 and 15. Here's the corner kick. Cleared. And I think it was Edgar that cleared it. Edgar Heredia out the sideline, last touched by the Spartans. And quick here at Titan Stadium, J.J. Keller Field, we have I thought we had a goaltender change, I guess not, for the Wildcats. So, again, 1-0, and both teams switch ends. West going right to left, defending the south goal, into the wind, and the Oshkosh North Spartans, green uniforms, white letters, left to right, defending the north with the wind. Okay, and Bakarius Khan sends it up. Edgar Heredia, Michael Schmidt lobs it ahead. And one of the Spartans, I think that's number 8, being out for, and they send it back. Carson Lesky, Sam Blaskowski tried to get past number 16, Ethan Hinderman. And here comes number 10, Saw Wu Shea. And Grant Ostertag sends it out the sideline. Last touch by the Wildcats. So the Spartans have to throw it. 40. Oh, okay. So now it's an 80-minute game. So 39 minutes to go. Aiden Godfrey, maneuvering around. Again, we're up in the press box. We're not 20 rows closer to the field. And Zach Janatha. Zach Janatha, number 20. Edgar Heredia. Edgar moving upfield. Edgar pursued by number 8, Dane Laufer. Edgar Heredia. Edgar trying to maneuver around. Gives a lead pass to, I think that's Jonathan Lopez. Yeah, along the side. And going in. Okay, out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans. Edgar Heredia with the throw-in. 41 minutes, 40 seconds of lapsed time. Oops, now they changed their mind or something. So subtract from 80 is time remaining. Again, Oshkosh West 1, Oshkosh North 0. Okay, and North clears it up. Header off of Grant Ostertag. Aiden Godfrey, number 6. Aiden back to Jonathan Lopez, 19. Aiden Godfrey, 6. And here comes the Wild Third Spartans in the green uniform, broken up by Grant Ostertag. I think that, yeah, Henry Faust. Now Aiden Godfrey, number 6. Aiden over along the side to Sam Blaskowski, 17. Sam Blaskowski moving up. Tried to get it to Zach Janatha, broken up by the Spartans. Zach Janatha back, Michael Schmidt back to Zach Janatha. over to Aiden Godfrey. Aiden maneuvering, and Henry Faust, 7. Can he turn the corner? No, and it's clear. Grant Ostertag to Michael Schmidt. Good header. Over. Sam Blaskowski, 17. Try, no, and back, and here's number 13, Richie Stilley. Quinn Vakiris Cons through some traffic. Again, rebound from number 16, Ethan Hinderman. Quinn Vakiris Cons over to Edgar with Quinn on the side. Oh, he hit his foot. Oh. Back. Henry Faust defending. And a committed foul probably on Michael Schmidt against number 9, Peyton Bartow. So Wildcats get a free kick from, just for reference points, the 48-yard line, and then number 11 sends it up, Scott Swanline. Along that far side, and here come the Wildcats up to Zach Janatha, 20, over to Henry Faust along the side, 7. Henry Faust over. Good pass to Sam Blaskowski. Tried to get it to Edgar. Number 10 was there, saw moves Shea, and Michael Grant comes up with the ball. 44.5 minutes of lapse time. Subtract from 80 is time remaining. And that is with the win. Way good kick. Way back. Way back. That was Carson Lesky over to Sam Blaskowski. Edgar Heredia to Zach Janatha. Zach Janatha, number 20. Waiting for everybody to get in position. And stolen by 22. Riley Bartow.
Yeah, 1 year.
Carson Lesky. I think the wind is playing a factor. Over Edgar, out the sideline. Last touch by the Wildcats, throw in by the Spartans. I think it was number 8 to 13, and Edgar comes up with it. 8 is Dane Laufer, 13 is Richie Stilley. So Wildcats with the throw in, Carson Lesky over to Aiden Godfrey. Again, Wildcats are going into the wind, makes it difficult. Henry Faust, number 7. Henry Faust maneuvers around. Henry maneuvering around. Oh! No foul. And back, Jonathan Lopez lobs it ahead. And Edgar tries to get some change now, and they send it back. Michael Schmidt, Aiden Godfrey, Quinn Vakiris Cons, Grant Ostertag, and committed foul against Grant Ostertag by the Spartans, number 2, Cade Schmitz. So, walk off the injury, and here comes Aiden Godfrey over to Jonathan Lopez along the side. Jonathan, and broken up by Cade Schmitz. Quinn Vakiris Cons kept it in. Henry Faust along the side. Henry, Edgar a header, and saved by, well, he was wide anyway, but Michael Grant, goalkeeper. 46 minutes, 39 seconds of lapsed time. Subtract from 90 is time remaining. Aiden Godfrey up to Edgar Heredia, Zach Janatha. Edgar maneuvering around, takes a shot, and over the top. Tried to compensate for the wind, but out the end line, last touch by the Wildcats. Spartans goalkeeper Michael Grant with the goal kick with the wind. Last time it went left to the football 35-yard line. Monster kick. Carson Lesky, and then rebound picked up by Richie Stilley back. Aiden Godfrey. Aiden sends it back to Alex Nehans. Over to Quinn Vakiris Cons, number 12. Jonathan Lopez, number 19. Up, and number 16 comes over with it. Ethan Hinderman, Michael Schmidt, and Carson Lesky. Tried to get it over to Sam Blaskowski. 17, Sam Blaskowski back. Carson Lesky sends it up. Header off of number 8, Dane Laufer, over to number 22, Riley Bartow, he sends it up, header off of Aiden Godfrey, and here come the Spartans. I think that's Kate Schmitz. Back. And you're watching Oshkosh Media, City Cable 2, Time Warner Sports, Spectrum, the only sports on local cable. No football. No football. And kept in by Sam Blaskowski, Carson Lesky, Michael Schmidt. Carson Lesky, number 16, back to number 8, Grant Ostertag. He sends it up to Edgar, missed it. 16-13 was Ethan Henderman, 13 Richie Stilley, and then now here comes Zach Janatha. Edgar Heredia moving along the side, back, defended by number 16, Ethan Hinderman. Aiden Godfrey, 6. Edgar, Eden moving up, turns around, nope, and then back to Michael Schmidt. Aiden Godfrey, and committed foul on number 16, Ethan Hinderman, so the Wildcats get a free kick on the, for reference points, the football 13-yard line. Okay. We got Aiden Godfrey, Michael Schmidt, Edgar Heredia, and here it is, lobs it ahead, nope. And out the end line, last touch by the Spartans, Zach Janatha with the corner kick for the Wildcats. And again, Sam Blaskowski's there, Aiden Godfrey, Michael Schmidt, Edgar Heredia. And here's the kick, a little low one, no rebound, and Zach gets his own rebound. Sends it back to Carson Lesky, sends it ahead, Aiden Godfrey, nope. Quinn Vakiris-Cons tried to haul, committed foul on Quinn. Peyton Bartow. Okay, now the kick will be from the approximate 37-yard line. Again, that's just to give you a point of reference. Number 8 tried to get it to 13. 8 Dane Walford, 13 substitution. Let's go over to the clock here. There's the scoreboard. 50.5 minutes, so subtract from 80 is time remaining. And the throw-in will be by the Spartans. Number 8, Dane Laufer. Oshkosh North, green uniforms left to right. And Oshkosh West Wildcats, white uniforms, blue trunks, right to left. Out the sideline, last touched by the Spartans. And Edgar with the throw-in from Carson Lesky, 16, and here come the Spartans. No back. I think that's Quinn Vakiris-Cons, and he sends it out the sideline and gains a little position. Last touch by the Wildcats, throw-in by the Spartans. 51 minutes, 16 seconds of lapse time. Subtract from 80 is time remaining, so a little 28 minutes and some change. Again, compared to World Cup, it's continuous running clock, no add-ons at the end, but the clock stops for injuries and scores. But no add-on the end, so it's just with the rain shortened game, that's 80 minutes unless lightning comes here. Header off of Sam Blaskowski, Edgar Heredia, back to Carson Lesky. He lobs it ahead off of number 8, Dane Laufer, and they send it back. Number 22, Riley Bartow. He sends it over along that far side. Again, we're up in the press box, and I don't have the Panasonic. I got the Sony Handycam. Back, Michael Schmidt, 13, over to Sam Blaskowski. You can see how the wind has an effect on this game. West going into the wind now. Sam Blaskowski, and sent out of bounds, last touched by number 16, Ethan Hinderman of the Spartans. So looks like Edgar Heredia with the throw-in. 52, no, and he gives that to Carson Lesky. 52.5 minutes, so subtract from 80 is time remaining. Carson Lesky with the throw-in. Tried to get it to Sam Blaskowski off of Edgar, and number 5, hit off of Michael Schmidt. 16 hit it off of Michael Schmidt. Ethan Hinderman. Okay, Westwood or Northwood throw in number 8, Dane Laufer. Quinn Vakiris Cons. Number 8 again, Dane Laufer. Edgar Heredia. Edgar maneuvering around, looking, sends it over to Zach Janathan, number 20, and here come the Spartans. Number 10, Saw Moo Shea, gives it back to number 22, Riley Bartow. Riley Bartow sends it up, header off of Grant Ostertag. Sam Blaskowski, I think that was just lost his footing in the wet of the turf here at Titan Stadium. Edgar Heredia tried to get in there, nope. And Aiden Godfrey, Edgar Heredia, Michael Schmidt. Sends it ahead, broken up by number 22, Riley Bartow. Edgar Heredia comes up with a rebound. Sam Blaskowski, he gives a header too far. Again, trying to compensate for that wind and send it back. Jonathan Lopez, Michael Schmidt, 13. Michael maneuvering around. Edgar Heredia, Zach Janetha, Skyball. Henry Faust, 7. Henry trying to get it. Nope. And North clears. Boy, that wind just took it. So the wind is really coming out of the north now. Henry Faust, number 7, slips on the wet turf, slips again, maneuvering. Back, Aiden Godfrey, and they clear. Out the sideline, less touched by the Spartans. Carson Lesby, and we got a substitution. Okay, play is resumed. Again, there's very little announcing here. Just because of lightning, no national anthem, no player introductions. And here come the Spartans. Grant Ostertag, and he sends it out the sideline. Last touch by the Wildcats. So number 5 with the throw in, Ethan Stelzer. Ethan Stelzer to number 14, Ethan Stelzer, nope. And Grant Ostertag, Sam Blaskowski. Sam trying to maneuver around, nope. Kept in by number 14, Eric Lopez. Eric Lopez launches it. Oh! And they send it back to number 7, Ebrahim Coley. Nope. So, out the end line, last touch by the Spartans. Alex Nehans with the goal kick. 56 minutes of lapse time. Subtract from 80 is time remaining. So I think that's about 24 minutes. Okay, Alex Nehans sends it up. You can tell the wind took that one. Ooh. Number 5 with the header, Ethan Stelter. Centered it. Out of position. Out the end line. Just missed the goal.
Good try, guys.
I think that was Cage Schmitz who attempted that shot. So out the end line, last touch by the Spartans. Wildcat goalkeeper Alex Nehans sends it over to Quinn Vakiris Cons. Quinn way over on that far side. And this camera does have 40 zoom, but I'm going to keep it along the baseline. And kept in by the Wildcats, and still keep going. Takes a shot, save, any rebound, nothing. Cleared out the, no, kept it. Ooh, good play to keep it in play. Jonathan Lopez, number 19, back. Aiden Godfrey, number 6. Aiden Godfrey. Carson Lesky, number 16. Again, you're watching Oshkosh High School boys soccer. First time in at least 13 years. Aiden Godfrey, Edgar Heredia. Oh, see, the turf is wet. And that was Saw Moo Shea, number 10. Okay, so 8-6. And out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans. So Carson Lesky, the Wildcats with the throw in. Sam Blaskowski tried to get a header, nope. And here's number 8, Dane Laufer. Okay, over Carson. Gave it right to number 14, Eric Lopez. Out the sideline, last touch by the Wildcats. Spartans with the throw in. Number 16 with the throw in, Ethan Hinderman. And got it over to number 5, Ethan Stelzer. And trying to break it up, and here comes Edgar Heredia. Stolen by number 14, Eric Lopez. Header off of Aiden Godfrey. Header off of 16, Ethan Hinderman. Ephraim Coley. Now 22, Riley Bartow. And broken up. That was Isaiah Cater with the shot, but midfield. Michael Grant sends, look at that monster kick. That was almost to the 35-yard line with the win. There's Saw Boucher. And out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans. Wildcats with the throw-in. Substitution for the Wildcats. And even though there was no ceremony, tonight was senior night for Oshkosh North Spartans. 59 and a half minutes of lapse time, subtract from 80 is time remaining. Michael Schmidt, Jonathan Lopez, Zach Janatha. Defended by number 7, Andrea Coley. Over to Nick Augustine. Just the pass was just not there. Again, I know they're trying to compensate for the wind here. And who knows what's going to happen. Aiden Godfrey trying to get it away from number 14, Eric Lopez. Maneuvering, takes a centering pass cleared. Carson Lesky. And Zach Janatha heads it up to Edgar Heredia. Edgar Heredia. Edgar maneuvering around number 21, senior Edgar Heredia. Over along this side to Zach Janatha, back Jonathan Lopez. Zach Janatha along that far side. 60 and a half minutes. Centered, nothing, no change. Can Nick Augustine get there on time? Nope. Last touch by the Wildcats. Spartans with the throw in. Over to number 5, Ethan Stelzer. And he sends it up and takes out Carson Lesky in the process. Quinn Vakiris-Kantz, number 12. Quinn maneuvering around, being chased. Aiden Godfrey sends it back to Grant Ostertag. Jonathan Lopez, number 19. Over along the far side, I believe that's 14, Isaiah Cater. Centered it. Michael Schmidt, he sends a lobbing pass, looking for a rebound. No. Edgar Heredia sends it back to Carson Lesky, 16. Carson Lesky maneuvering back. Michael Schmidt, 13. I know you can't see jersey numbers, but I'll do it. Zach Janatha, Aiden Godfrey, Edgar Heredia trying to maneuver around, being defended, and out the end line, last touched by the Spartans corner kick Wildcats. Okay, let's see who the targets are. Number 11, Nick Augustine, 6, Aiden Godfrey. Now, this is kind of into the wind or crosswind. Isaiah Cater's there. Zach Janatha. Okay, here's the corner kick. It's got the height, a header, and save! Michael Grant. And all that cluster. You never know what's going to happen with a corner kick. Okay. Oshkosh Media Sports here. Tape delayed broadcast. Aiden Godfrey, number 6, sends it back to Grant Ostertag. Again, 1-0. Nothing is for granted here. Nick Augustine sends it ahead. No, broken up. Cleared by the Spartans. Quinn Vakiris-Kantz saw Shea now into the corner. And out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans. Number 5 tried to get at Ethan Stelzer. Substitution. Let's take a look at the clock here. 62 minutes, 45 seconds. Subtract from 80 is time remaining. Okay. With the throw in, Carson Lesky to Grant Ostertag. Aiden Godfrey Number 9 is Dimitri Valgaris, Jonathan Lopez, Zach Janatha. Again, number 7, Abram Coley. And then now number 11, Scott Swanlund. Looks like a Swedish name to me. Number 2, Cade Schmitz, header off of Quinn Vaqueris-Cons. And here come the Wildcats moving up. Zach Janatha over to Edgar Heredia along that far side. Edgar, number 21. Edgar maneuvering around, trying to break the corner, trying to break. Oh, and nothing. Nothing. Out the end line, last touch by the Spartans. Corner kick for the Wildcats. This will be with the wind, Zach Janatha, number 20. And again, his targets are 21, Edgar Heredia, 11, Nick Augustine, Aiden Godfrey. Here's the kick. It's got some height. Edgar tried to touch it. Rebound, number 14, again, is Isaiah Cater. Out the end line, last touch by the Wildcats, and Spartans get a goal kick. Michael Grant doing it with the wind. And another monster kick past midfield. And Jonathan Lopez comes up with it, and he sends it back to Alex Nehans. Alex Nehans, send it up, no. Back. Jonathan Lopez. Zach Janatha. Eden, now to Eden Godfrey, back to Grant Ostertag. Grant Ostertag, number 8, sends it through traffic. Nick Augustine gives it back to Carson Lesky. 65 minutes elapsed, time subtract from 80 time remaining, so about 15 minutes. 1-0 still, 1-0, and that win could play a factor. Number 5 stole that. Ethan Stelzer, no, and back, and committed foul on the Spartans. Wildcats get a free kick. Looks like Carson Lesky is going to do that from the 40-yard line over to Aiden Godfrey. Aiden over to Quinn Vaqueris-Cons. Quinn over, it's number 9, Dimitri Valgaris. Back Quinn, lobs it ahead. Lob and out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans. Wildcats with the throw-in. Substitution. Okay, throw in by the Wildcats along that far side. Over to Aiden Godfrey. Carson Lesky, 16. Carson Lesky, 16. Sends a kind of floater, broken up by the Spartans. And Nick Augustine is there. Nope. No, number 7. Abram Coley, but back to Aiden Godfrey, number 6, over to Quinn Vaqueris-Cons. Quinn maneuvering around, tried to get it to Sam Blaskowski, I believe. Yeah, Sam Blaskowski now, but back to 19, Jonathan Lopez along the side. Launches it. Oh, Nick Augustine tried to get a header and out the end line, last touched by the Spartans. Goal kick by Michael Grant, goalkeeper for the Spartans. I guess I can say go Oshkosh, because they're both teams are from Oshkosh. Number 14 keeps it in. Phone is ringing. You're in the press box. Can't take it. Okay. And here comes Edgar Heredia was the Sam Blaskowski, but broken up by the Spartans. Over to number 5. That's Ethan Stelzer maneuvering. Number 14, Eric Lopez maneuvering around. And, Nick Augustine got in there. Back to number 8, Dane Laufer. Along, offside Spartans. Carson Lesky with the kick. 68 minutes of lapsed time. Subtract from 80 is time remaining, so a little less than 12 minutes. Long net, Jonathan Lopez, 19. Jonathan Lopez sends it back to Grant Ostertag. Oh, wow, that wind has an effect. Aiden Godfrey moving around. Dimitri let Jonathan Lopez take it. Now here along that far side. Back, Edgar Heredia comes up with it. Edgar through a lot of traffic, and Spartans break it up, but a lob and Michael Grant with the save for the Spartans. Nick Augustine was looking for some loose change, not there.
That's what you call it.
Wow, another monster kick with the wind. Carson Leski, right, I think that, and Aiden Godfrey got in there. Aiden, ring around, over to Dimitri Valgueras, Quinn Vaqueras Cons. Quinn, number 12, sends it ahead to, I think it's Isaiah Cater along that far side, number 14, and on number 7 comes up with it, Ebrium Cully.
Isn't it great when your kids can drive home themselves?
And back to Michael Grant. 69.5 minutes, so 10 minutes and some change left. Number 5 advances it, Ethan Stelzer, and he gives Alex Nehans clears. Goalkeeper out the sideline, last touched, and we got a lot of substitutions for North and West. Okay, number 5 with the throw in, Ethan Stelzer. And he's got number 10 there, Saul Mouche, and Saul Mouche comes up with it, and Aiden Godfrey stole it back. No, the Spartans come up with it again. A lot of back and forth there. Aiden Godfrey, number 6, comes up with it right along the sideline. Edgar Heredia, number 21, back to Aiden Godfrey. Up, and Aaron pass over to Saw Mouche, number 10, out the sideline, last touched by the Spartans. Wildcats with the throw in on, never mind, it was inbounds, committed foul. Carson Leski sends it up to Sam Blaskowski, but Saw Mouche comes up with it, number 10. Now number 6, Connor Bowie. Number 22, Riley Bartow. Up to 5, Ethan Stelzer. No, and out the sideline, last touch by the Wildcats, throw in by the Spartans, number 8, Dane Laufer. And now it's starting to rain. I'm glad I brought a rotten camera. And yep, starting to rain here now. 71 minutes, 45 seconds. And here comes Edgar Heredia. Edgar over to Zach Janatha, number 20. Centers it. Edgar's right there for a rebound. Nothing. And Spartans clear. Out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans. Zach Janatha with the throw-in. And the rain is coming down, but at least there's no lightning. And my Sony Handycam is dry. Panasonic would not have been. Quinn breaks it up out the sideline, last touch by the Wildcats, throw in by number 5, Ethan Stelzer. And the rain is coming down. I don't know if you can see it on this rotten camera, but you got a Cadillac Panasonic and you got a Sony Handycam. Zach Janatha, number 20, up to Edgar Heredia. Edgar maneuvering around. Edgar looking. He's got Sam Blaskowski, lost it, and out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans, throw in by the Wildcats, number 20, Zach Janatha. 72 minutes, 46 seconds of lapse time, subtract from 80 is time remaining. Out of bounds, last touch by, out the sideline, last touch by Saul Mouche. Zach Janatha centered in, Henry Faust, and saved Michael Grant. Spartan goalkeeper. Again, the rain is coming down here. We're in the luxury skybox here at Titan Stadium. Built in like 1970. And Grant Ostertag. Oh man, number 5, Ethan Stelzer comes up with the nope, and back to and here Aiden Godfrey. Nope. At number 8. Dane Laufer. Along the far side. And a committed foul on the Wildcats. Spartans get the free kick from, again for reference points, on the 13-yard line. Okay, targets. Jersey number 2, 14-5. And here's the kick. A header out the end line. Last touch by the Spartans. Wildcats get the goal kick. Alex Nehans, goalkeeper for the Wildcats. Again, 74 minutes, 15 seconds. Subtract from 80 is time remaining. 1-0. Okay, over to Quinn Vakiris-Kantz, number 12 along the side. Quinn Vakiris-Kantz up to Michael Schmidt, 13. And the Spartans get it back. Send it, okay, now into the Spartan backfield. That's number 11, Scott Swanlund. 16 is Ethan Hinderman. 13 along the side, Richie Stilley. And out the sideline, last touch by the Wildcats, throw in by the Spartans. Number 16 will do that, Ethan Hinderman. A header off of Aiden Godfrey, and a lot of back and forth. Oh, number 14 came up with it, Eric Lopez. Eric Lopez maneuvering around, declared out the sideline. Oh, just barely out the sideline. Out the sideline. 75 minutes, 22 seconds. Subtract from 80 is time remaining. West 1, Spartan 0. Late in this rain, lightning delayed game. Okay, last out the end line, last touch by the Spartans. Alex Nehans, goalkeeper, with the goal kick. Rain is coming from the east. And you can see and that's number 13 disrupted that, Richie Stilley. Sam Blaskowski, and out the sideline, last touch by number 14 of the Spartans, Eric Lopez. Throw in, Carson Lesky, 16, back, 13, advances it, sky ball. Edgar tried to keep it in, and last touch, I think it was must have been out of bounds when Edgar touched it. Whatever, Sam Blaskowski, and then over to number 22, Riley Bartow. Henry Faust, number 7. Henry trying to maneuver around, number 9. Peyton Bartow, the Spartans back. Michael Schmidt, Henry Faust. Henry Faust back. Aiden Godfrey. Carson Lesky. Michael Schmidt. Aiden Godfrey. Sam Blaskowski to Edgar. Edgar Heredia trying to move around, takes a shot, save. Michael Grant. 77 minutes of lapse time. Subtract from 80 is time remaining, so 3 minutes. Sky ball. And Quinn tried to get his foot on it. Header. And Spartans and sent out the sideline by the Wildcats, throw in by the Spartans. Hopefully you can see the play over there in the heavy rain. Out the sideline, last touch by the Spartans, throw in by the Wildcats. Up to Edgar, he advances it. Zach Janathan, number 20 on the sideline. Michael Schmidt and Michael Grant, goalkeeper for the Spartans, comes up with it. 77.45 of lapse time. Oh, another sky ball. Missed by Aiden Godfrey. Hopefully not a... Okay, Michael Schmidt got in there. And a lead pass. Uh-oh. Come on, Richie. Grand. Oh, no, Carson Lesky right there to defend. Number 13. Still maneuvering around. Carson Lesky got his foot in and out the end line. Last touched by the Wildcats. Spartans get a corner kick. And so a minute and a half remaining with some change. number 6 or 8 is doing that. Like, here's the corner kick, lobs it ahead, and Alex Nehans. Okay, so a minute 15 remaining. Oshkosh West 1.
That's a card.
Okay. Somebody got a yellow card for delay of game. Out the sideline, last touched by the Spartans. Wildcats will get the throw in. Less than a minute to play. Less than a minute. Again, there's no announcing here on this for this game. Edgar Heredia. Edgar trying to maneuver around. Game is not over. Zach Janatha trying to get some type of rebound and kept in by Zach Janatha's save, Michael Brandt. This could be the last. Oh, monster kick again up to midfield. Jonathan Lopez broke that up. Michael Schmidt sent it. And out the end line, last touched by the Spartans, so Alex Nehans will get the goal kick with 8 seconds. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and that is I believe, the end of the game. Lightning shortened, and Oshkosh West comes away with a 1-0 victory, and now it is